will put you. But look, come on, because he's talking to us. Go to the 6th verse now. Watch what he said. A fool's lips enter into contention. Look, I'm going to read from the the Message. The words of a fool starts fights. There's going to be a whole lot of them on Thanksgiving. But before we go there, because I got caught up, let's go to 5. Look what he says. And this one right here is what we're living today. It's talking about the rich, how they get over because they're rich. The things that they can do and get away with, a poor person can't. And this is what the text is talking about in 5. It is not good to show partiality to the wicked or to overthrow the righteous in judgment. So he's saying that those who are guilty just because they're rich shouldn't get over. And so now think about it again. We are seeing this in real time. In real time, we're witnessing how those who are guilty, shown up guilty, but because of their riches, because of their title or their name, they're going to get over on stuff that you and I should be getting the same judgment, the same treatment as the wicked, right? But we don't. And this is what the text is showing us. He says, it is not good, it's not right to go easy on the guilty and come down hard on the innocent. But we're seeing it in real time. We see it. So the Bible is trying to show us what we're seeing already, which says to me, I need to strengthen up my word of God. And that's, remember, many of y'all wasn't here yet, but we're trying to get down to verse 21. Now let's look at 21 again. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat fruit. So what is it telling us? It's telling us we have to live by the word of God, because the words that come out of our mouth will produce life or it will produce death. Now relate that to what we just read about in the first one. Foolishness that comes out of people's mouth who think they got wisdom, right? But every time they come out of their mouth, it brings contention. It causes those who are innocent to be beaten more than those who are guilty. All of this by the words that come out of people's mouths. A judge will pronounce you guilty by the words that come out of his mouth. But he'll save that same innocent for somebody who really is truly guilty out of the same mouth. So here the text is trying to show us that in the 6th verse, a fool's lip enter into contention, and his mouth causes for blows. Now, in other words, I remember a long time ago, we were told to watch what come out of your mouth, because somebody might just punch you in it. That's what the text is telling us. Look at it again. A fool's lips enter into contention. So fights got started by what you said out your mouth. And then when you got punched in your mouth and you went home and you told your parents what you said, they said somebody should have punched you in your mouth. Right? Especially with adults, right? That's what you're saying. That back in the day, you didn't speak out of your mouth to a teacher, whatever, I'm gonna say, because they would punch you in your mouth. And then you go home and the teacher hit me. What you say? Well, you should have got hit. Now get in there because I'm gonna give you another one. But we don't live in that life today. But the text is telling us, Proverbs chapter 18, verse number 6 is telling us that we have to remember now, 21 said, death and life are in the power of our tongue. So when we open up our mouth and say stuff we ought to get punched in our mouth for, don't be mad you got punched in your mouth because you said something you shouldn't have said. Young people, y'all hear me? Young people, y'all hear me? Life and death is in your tongue. The power of it. Okay, So when I got WOW next to mine, wow, because if you look at it.